Anyway, so getting into what's going on here,
Of
we're doing
course.
Legacy Cube. We've already tried doing this a few times, and due to technical issues, haven't actually made a video yet because we're really good at this.
It's okay. We've learned a lot. We've learned from our past mistakes, recording mistakes, drafting mistakes, and eventually we will not only have a winning video, but we'll have a quality video.
And that's really what matters.
Quality over quantity.
It also matters if people eventually join the queue, and we get to draft at some point.
That would also help. One of my friends I told him we would do the Legacy Cube, he recommended 2 decks. He said we should either force Mono Red Aggro, or we should force Big Green.
Big Green is definitely really good, and I like it better than Mono Red Aggro because you can more aggressively splash things in it.
That makes sense. Well, we've never tried it, seeing how we forced control 2 nights in a row,
Yeah.
so...
I've had pretty good luck in the past with white-black mid-range, just because it's, like, pretty solid. Honestly, it's a pretty balanced cube. You can do a lot of stuff with it.
I honestly, like, as much as I hate to say it, I think both of our decks, like... I guess Friday, the Jeskai Control deck, amazing. The Grixis Somewhat Reanimator deck was just too fair.
Yeah, it is not great as far as the animator decks go. We can do better. I love blue, but...
I too like blue.
Who doesn't like blue?
A lot of people.
Whatever.
It is 7 of 8, right?
Yeah, we're in there.
Okay.
Alright, what do we got?
Pack 1, pick 1. Alright. Elish Norn is pretty interesting. We go Reanimator. What else is really good here? Settle's really good.
Settle's fine, Control Magic.
Control Magic's good.
Red.
Forcing Mono Red, the bird's looking pretty fresh. Mono Red almost feels too fair.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
I mean, objectively, I think the strongest card in this pack is either Settle or Control Magic.
I'm honestly not sure.
Is Settle not actually good in this format?
It's like not necessarily great. It's awful against the control decks. A lot of the aggro decks will either have burn or some form of top end that the ramp will help them with. I don't necessarily think this is fantastic here.
This pack is a little bit weak then.
Yeah,
If we can force the big green, just take Explore.
Explore's like the worst card in that deck. It doesn't even make the cut half the time.
You want to get Breeding Pool then? Or Tundra, one of the lands?
Yeah,
I think Tundra.
Tundra or Phoenix.
Tundra.
Alright.
Says we should not play. Yeah, already like leading in the control.
Okay, we'll just put this to the side and pretend it doesn't exist.
Well, Mono Red would be the Monastery Swift Spear.
This pack also kind of sucks. Yeah, it might just be Swift Spear and we just try to be the guy.
I mean, we lost to this deck last night. It doesn't seem that hard. Phoenix isn't exactly even a slam in because it is a 4-drop anyway. If we want to try to force Mono Red aggro, we could try. Because the only other control card in this pack is like, I guess the Kira.
Or like Image or something. Honestly, there's a lot here to like. Like we could wheel the Glorybringer. We could wheel Soulfire Grandmaster and have like a Jeskai tempo deck kind of thing.
Oh, that sounds like fun actually.
And then Parallax Wave is actually really good for red-white aggro, so I'd be fine with that too.
Alright, so we should take the Swiss here then.
Yeah, I don't really expect that to come back though.
Jeskai aggro deck. I mean, it's like something different.
I like Rabble Master.
Rabble Master. He almost got us. Let's get him. Stormkirk Nurable or the Boros Reckoner.
Noble, Reckoner, both good. Sarkhan's also fine, but whatever.
You think Reckoner will wheel? Or do you think it's too early to think that?
I could see it.
Reckoner just feels like a more powerful card. That's the only thing that has me like,
That's true. It's probably fine. Plus we can...
Also biased because like any card that has beaten us once, I'm like, So this is either a Braid or the Lightning Mauler?
Yeah, I kind of want to say Lightning Mauler. It gets really, really fast starts if you can get it on time.
You just play it. Yeah, let's try it. Oh, there's a Bolt and a Bedlam Reveler, but I guess... Oh, I don't know, and an Inspiring Vantage, but I think we take the Bolt, not even a question.
Bolt's just too strong, otherwise I would probably take Vantage here.
Yeah. That is really good. I hope we find a Lightning Helix. That would really, like, reward us for this line.
If this was on an actual table, this guy would have 3 packs behind him.
Oh, goodness. Okay, Exquisite Firecraft. Oh, no, Lightning Strike.
I would say Lightning Strike is probably better.
Yeah, Lightning Strike is better. Firecraft is only kind of, like, impressive against control decks.
Yeah, and it is, like, reach, technically.
I mean, I still think we take a Lightning Strike. It's just, like, Firecraft is the second best pick for our deck.
I agree.
I guess in another world where Big Red, we take Zealous Conscripts.
I mean, Conscripts honestly isn't terrible. Like if you take
That's-
like a Primeval Titan or something, it's pretty cool.
That is spicy. Thundermaw? Or Volcanic Island in case we want to splash.
I don't really see any reason to splash right now, and Thundermaw is just really good.
Thundermaw, yeah, take it. Let's take it. Like, this card this is the big boy. Hey, the bird wield. Let's grab it.
Take Settle the Wreckage and Ramp.
Let's take the bird. That is a $20 standard card. You know what that means?
That means we can sell it for $20.
It means that this card must be something.
Oh, I mean, that's also true.
Ooh, the Glorybringer wield.
Do we want Glorybringer or do we want to try to get fancy?
Oh my word, that is really cool. We'd have to get some fixing, which we don't have. I hate to say it. Let's be simple. Let's get the Glorybringer. Like, there's cool, and there's like a really cool Jeskai burn deck, but we have literally still mono red, and unless something like a Lightning Helix comes around, we really could just put a bunch of mountains in here and just call it a day.
I do like having mountains. Well, there's fixing.
Yep.
Just in case.
Couldn't have known, just an option, reasonable.
I feel like this pack one seems to indicate that red is super fucking open.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, red is really open.
Red seems to be open. I think we made the right choice. Probably Silverblade. That makes more sense.
Silverblade is more on the... Oh, Bedlam Reveler, nice.
Sure. Why not?
Draw 3? I'll take it.
We need a lot of instants and sorceries to make this work, though. Oh, well, we did it.
You were saying?
Yeah, I guess so.
I definitely think we try to force Bedlam Reveler. It's a really good card. Like, any card that can transitions from standard into modern, like, effortlessly, you gotta try it.
Gotta have it.
What's that? Is that a Johnny Vengeance? What does it do? Target land is a tab 3.
That might wheel.
I could totally see that wheeling. I think we take Incinerate.
I agree.
Was that 3 damage to target creature or player? Yeah, I think we take Incinerate.
It's Lightning Strike. It's fine if it wheels. Otherwise, Mana Confluence is fine. Restoration Angel is even fine.
Oh, I guess, yeah. I'm too 100% on this whole mono red deck. Used to play this in standard, not gonna lie, pretty biased. I even remember playing Exquisite Firecraft. It was sideboard against control decks. Actually, I think it was competing with Stoke the Flames for a bit, but Firecraft is just so good.
Pillar?
Pillar of Flame or Bomat Courier.
Oh right, Bomat Courier exists. Is that better for us?
I'm gonna sound like a scrub. I don't like Bomat Courier conceptually. I think it's only good against certain control decks.
Bomat Courier has like an 89% chance of wheeling too.
That's true. Let's grab the Pillar of Flame. I like how you pulled 89% just randomly, but I think you're right.
0.3 repeating, of course.
Oh my. Now this is a pretty... I don't know if I call it a spicy deck, but it is a coherent and simple deck.
We did take all the cards with red in their casting costs, and I think it is going to just work.
I hate to say I'm like more confident in this than like I mean this is already feeling a little more confident than last night's. I'm not sure about the Jeskai one just because board wipes are a thing, but and we had our out to board wipes, a Chandra and a Chandra's Phoenix.
Which one do we take though?
What's Phoenix actually do? If you burn your opponent, you get it to hand?
Yeah.
That sounds perfect. We beat board wipes. Low to the ground.
Yeah, I think Pyromaster is a bit slow for us. We already have a lot of top end.
Oh look, it's a Hazoret!
Yeah, I mean that's a Hazoret. We're fucking standard now.
We are... I take the Hazoret. The Rift Bolt is tempting, but Hazoret seems so good.
Yeah.
Thunderbreaker, what does that card do? 2 damage?
2 damage, 1 damage.
I guess that's fine.
It's that or port, I think.
Oh, I did not even notice the port. I feel like ports, we're gonna probably be tapping out. Let's just... Oh, there's a Boros Charm!
Oh, I didn't even see that. That's probably good.
Yeah, let's take the Boros Charm and hopefully, get any form of fixing, and then we probably are chilling.
Why would we do that when we could play actual mono red?
Yep, take that back out. Let's get Caught the Hammer. I guess the Torch Fiend is slightly thought, but yeah, like 1 in and 1 right out. We are pure mono red aggro, boys.
We don't need to actually be mono red for this, but it is just better if you are.
Cough of the Hammer. Jeez.
It's like no one respects red.
Maybe everyone is us from yesterday. We just have to force a mid-range or control deck.
Everyone's competing for the control cards.
I'm okay with that. Literally, it's very clear that no one else is at least in like an aggressive red deck in this pool.
It's kind of surprising because like the burn cards are fine for other decks too, but whatever.
That's true. They slot into control decks decently. It is a bit of an anomaly. Searing Spear. The only thing that I guess is Walking Ballista.
Yeah, Searing Spear is easy.
Yeah.
We'll just have 3 of the same card here.
The redundancy doesn't sound bad. We have balls and all of Bolt's like weaker retrains. That's hilarious.
We have Bolt, and then we have Bolt, and then we also have Bolt, and also Regeneration, and then also Bolt, and then also Kiln Fiend.
Kiln Fiend seems spicy.
I don't know if we play Kiln Fiend, but we have Kiln Fiend.
I don't know if he's played either, but the only other card in this pack that I could see us taking is I guess there's another reality we're trying to get into green for the Gruul guy, but that seems sketch.
Yeah, it seems pretty bad. So we could play Mana Confluence, try to play Borostrom.
There's a higher upside to taking the Mana Confluence. I think the Irish Shaman is a trap.
Yeah, this card seems pretty not good at all.
Does it play the card without paying for it? No. It just literally likes to exile the top, and we maybe play it. That card was unsatisfying in Standard way back in the day, and I don't believe it. I take the Mana Confluence, and, you know...
It's like a 3-2 with Menace for 4, like, okay.
It was one of the... I remember playing that in Standard. I didn't enjoy it. I don't recommend it. Like, this gives us, like, a chance in case we want to get a few more white cards. Like, maybe there'll be a path or a sword, and we can sneak in. Well, more realistically a path, but...
Well...
Wow. Alright, I guess Momat Career.
It's almost like this could be the whole deck, and I wouldn't even be mad, and we have a whole other pack.
Yeah, this is insane. Yeah, take the Warhammer for the sideboard, I guess. I guess it could theoretically win the mirror that we're not... I guess that's what else we need, drafting aggro in another cube, so not impossible, but...
I mean, we played against 3 of them last time.
That is true. Running against a bunch of aggro may not be that far-fetched.
Nice.
Are you serious? This is absurd.
This is the least skillful draft I've ever drafted.
Pretty much. Oh, look, another one. Good. Good. I was like, I kind of want the Thunderbreak, but whatever card we picked before, like the Burn Soul is better. I personally like Thunderbreak as a card I really liked in Standard. Flew over Siege Rhino.
We have too much top end.
Oh no, we won't be able to run all of the top end, which is really upsetting. I mean, technically, I guess Thunderbreak or... Wait, which is... I guess Thunderbreak is technically the most middling 4-drop we have.
I tend to agree.
I love you, Thunderbreak. You're such a good card, but yeah, I think if we could cut Thunderbreak pretty reasonably from our 4-drop slot. And,
It's like at least like a 4-drop, probably. I'm kind of wondering if there's more burn left in the cube, or if we got all the burn spells.
That wouldn't surprise me. Oh look, a Keranos.
Can we play Jeskai again? I want to go back to playing Jeskai. Ferocidon?
Paging Ferocidon? Is there anything else?
No.
Take it. Ferocidon's good.
Seems fine.
I mean, low-key, players can't gain life, creatures deal damage, it has menace, it's a 3/3 for 3. This is one of those pushed creatures I've ever seen.
It does have a lot of things. It's almost like everyone else's picks aren't as easy as ours since we had 1 red card in the pack.
Hey, you know what? Less thinking isn't always a bad thing.
That's true. I guess we could have thought about Pyroclasm more. Hey, do you want to take Pyroclasm?
No.
Oh, well, I'm glad we thought about it.
Even if we were, like, trying to side for the mirror, that still sounds terrible.
But if with Boros Reckoner, it deals them 2 damage.
That's true.
We'll get him.
I mean, you make an argument, actually, that we could transition to Big Red without too much work, and you read Pyroclasm.
I mean, we could just be Big Red.
Wow. I can't believe it. Okay,
I kind of want to just take Relic inside it, and these will both wheel.
Do it. Take Relic.
Like, I think we can just wheel any red card in the cube at this point.
That doesn't even sound like a bad idea, and also the only thing I feel like we would lose to is, like, a really fast Reanimator deck.
Right, if they, like, actually go Entomb, Exhume.
Yeah, like, we can't beat that. I mean, to be fair, Relic probably isn't even fast enough to beat that, but it's at least a chance.
Yeah.
What do we take here? The Avalanche Rider?
I think Dismember.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
I think we actually play Dismember.
Yeah, let's throw it in.
Well.
Goblin Guide? Free. I mean, literally free.
No one's gonna take it, obviously, so.
Incendiary Flow, the Kavu.
I think it's Flow here.
Flow
I don't want that many cards at 4.
Yeah, grab the Flow.
Like, I totally respect this card. I played in Commander. Still no.
Oh my goodness. Collective Defiance.
How many creatures do we have for Bushwhacker? We have 15 creatures mained?
Yes?
We also have Rappelmaster.
Oh, that is a combo.
I'm
I guess Reckless is more conducive to winning. I guess we can cake Reckless.
I think it's Bushwhacker. It's like almost always going to do at least as much damage as Defiance.
Yeah, I'm distracted because Defiance has so much utility. Yeah, let's get Bushwhacker.
Take the Taxiing Probe and play a 39-card deck.
If both of those cards weren't in the pack, then I would say yeah, sure. But oh my goodness, it's Hellrider.
Is it Hellrider? I mean, it's...
And Stoke the Flames. Don't get me wrong, those are both amazing.
Can we splash black for K Command?
Oh my goodness. Actually, maybe Stoke is the pick here because we have so much top end.
It might be, yeah.
Because Stoke the Flames, we could tap our creatures to pay for it.
That's true, but then we're not attacking. I guess there are situations where we can attack, so it's...
What if they just hold the ground? Like, there is a line where we could just be a burn deck.
Yeah, I think this is probably better. It's probably a 3.
Yep. I guess we get that land.
Could take Ravages of War. That seems bad.
It's a little questionable.
Yeah, sure. Take the land.
I mean, personally, I like the Selfless Spirit more than the Pyroclasm, but...
Sure, boarded against board wipe decks, I guess?
Yeah, that doesn't even sound that bad.
I don't think we can rely on actually maining this. Get it.
Oh, good. Good.
I was like, both these cards are gonna wheel?
Yeah, you were right.
We have too many good cards. We can't play this many cards.
Like, yeah, the cuts are gonna be a nightmare. I guess we get... No, Greater Gargadon's trash. We should get, like, I guess, Mentor of the Meek.
I guess.
There's a high level of I guess. Mizzium Mortar. Wait, what's that bird? What's the fuse spell do?
It's just 2 damage divided.
Let's get Mizzium Mortars.
Board against mid-range, I guess.
I get a Cathartic Reunion. Oh, yes! Yes! Not even punished!
Could we play like a 50-card deck? Is that an option?
60 cards. We're just playing Constructed Burn deck.
They'll never see it coming. The mill deck that doesn't exist in this format will lose.
Actually, though, the cuts of this are going to be like a nightmare because we have so many good cards. We could even play that. There is even a reality where we could play that. We're not, but, you know...
Oh, hey, we have Spectral Possession now.
We're not playing it, but we could theoretically have played that. So this deck is insane, and we have to make too many cuts, and that's a headache, so I'm sad.
So I guess the question here is, if you were to build a mono-red deck out of all the cards in the cube, how would you build it?
Okay, so we have to cut, like, what, 10 cards? 9 cards?
So with the 3 lands gone, we have 30 cards. We probably want to play 16 lands, so we have 6 cuts to make.
It depends. Do we want to be big red, or do we want to be, like, all in on the hype fast cheese?
I think we're probably better off cutting top end.
Alright, no, I agree. So now we have to assess which of our top end threats is the best.
I think that with this many good cards in the deck, we don't need Borostorm.
Yeah, get rid of it. Why have, like, why have risk?
Yeah, right.
We can go through, like, our big drops in order, like, which is better? Storm Breath, between Storm Breath, Glorybringer, and Thundermaw, which is better, and we should just play, like, one.
I'm not sold on Rekindling Phoenix or Stoke the Flames here.
I mean, on a list of things like being board wipes, the Rekindling Phoenix is one of our anti-board, one of our things that hate out board wipes.
That is true.
Alright, how about this? We can cut the Phoenix and we board it in if our opponents plays board wipes.
Yeah, we have a 6-side board against control. Like, all these 3... This is also good against board wipes also, just in case.
That's true. How many cards do we have to cut? 3?
Are we not a fan of Bomat Courier?
How do we get up on cards? I mean, our only real way to refill is the Bedlam Reveler, but at the same time, I don't know, Bomat Courier is like one of the most variance-oriented cards ever printed, and I just personally don't like it.
Yeah, I agree. It's really bad against anything with creatures in it.
Okay, we could maybe board it against control.
Wait, why is there a timer here? Is this not a... Oh, shit. Okay, this is single elimination. I'm really good at this.
Did we go into the wrong queue?
Apparently. So, okay, let's... We are playing against everybody else in our pod.
Okay. So we effectively know what's in the pool.
Yes.
Okay. Does this change the prize or payout structure at all?
Yes. I don't know how it does that. I'm gonna figure it out later.
Okay, well, let's not think too hard about that, since that's not what the audience is here for, but I guess the stakes have arbitrarily been raised on us, so... Oh no. What's your thought process? It hurts us more, or if we just have better creatures?
Kinda slow.
We could cut Ferocidon and board it against tokens decks.
We have a really good sideboard. We can play burn against everything.
Okay, we really do a 6 sideboard. Think about it. We have that and the Loxodon Warhammer.
Oh god.
Like either we burn them when they play creatures, or we gain life.
Can we play 15 lands? Is that a thing we can do?
It sounds really risky, but at the same time, I feel like the worst thing that happened is too many lands.
We also could go up to 16 lands, just play 41 cards.
When you have too many playables. What a weird predicament.
Yeah, I think that's honestly fine if we just do that.
Let's try it. I mean, we can always like make a change mid-game, right?
We need one swamp and one plains. That's what the basic land suggester said that, so it must be true.
I think it may be a little wrong since both of our cards don't take their actual mana costs.
Yeah.
Alright, well, this is, it feels wrong, but it's probably right.
The good news is this explains why the wait was so long earlier.
So everyone was actually kind of slow.
Yeah, so fewer people do single limbs, because obviously. Let me check the prize structure of this real quick. Is this how you do that? View prizes. So we could get a Magic Online Championship Series qualifier point if we win.
Interesting.
We could get 160 play points if we win 2 games. And if we win 1 game, then we earn our money back.
So we have to play 4 rounds.
No, it's still just 3.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're still pretty much effectively doing the same thing.
Okay, so we have 1 game to win our money back. If we lose it, we're out. That's the
Oh, okay. So we have to at least win the first game we go into.
Yeah, but if we do,
All
that,
right.
we're golden.
Okay, well, let's not think too hard about that because I don't want more pressure. And do we literally have to wait for like 4 minutes before we get started?
That's true. Oh wait, shit. Do we want Kiln Fiend in here?
Oh, you're right. Cut that loser.
Why is that here?
Yeah, we're 40. It's fine.
Excellent. Okay.
I completely forgot that guy was there. There probably is like a spells kill fiend deck, but it's probably red-blue. I mean, I'm a little bit worried because apparently we have less room for error a little bit, but this is definitely the second most solid deck we built. I think the Jeskai one's just a little bit better, but I may be just biased because the Jeskai one could probably beat this one. Maybe.
Man, how good am I at misclicking things though? Let's be real.
I mean, let's see. We missed a recording. We've...
Oh, hey, we're in the game.
Oh, all right.